Today we'll be going over all of the new vehicle buffs, nerfs, changes, and stuff like that in the new Jailbreak Season 27 update. We got a ton of really good changes in this update, and well, there is also a few that a lot of you guys will probably not like too much. So yeah, we'll be going over all of that in this video because there's actually quite a few vehicles that are actually worth buying now. Before we go ahead and get into that though, I should probably mention real quick that we will be doing a huge giveaway here at 50k subs. I'll be giving out over 30,000 Robux, a few things here in Jailbreak, and we'll be doing that over the course of a giant 12-hour stream to make sure that literally everyone could have a chance at getting something. So yeah, make sure to be subscribed and have your notifications on for that because it's going to be absolutely insane and you probably don't want to miss out on it. But yeah, now that you guys know about that there, let's go ahead and get into all of these new vehicle changes here. So first of all, starting with the Volt Bike, this is actually a really good change for the cop team. Basically, prior to this update here, the Volt Bike was almost physically impossible to pit maneuver, so in this update they have finally fixed that. Asimo said that they increased the hitbox for pit maneuvering on the Volt Bike by about 3 times in this update, so like I said, that is really good for the cops. So yeah, thank you Badimo for finally increasing the hitbox size on the Volt Bike. It's about damn time, you know, this thing is way too OP. And so yeah, hopefully next they finally fix the physics on the Volt Bike because this is not how a bike works. But yeah, anyways, moving on to another change here in this update with the Maverick. Apparently they just completely broke it in this update, so that is absolutely amazing. If I could actually find it here, that is. And basically what they did here with the Maverick is they decreased the top speed from 200 to 154, so that's just, the top speed is just gone now. They also significantly decreased the reverse speed as well from 64 to 39. This thing is so slow, bro. They also completely broke the acceleration as well, so this thing takes absolutely forever to reach the top speed now. They also decreased the traction for some reason and made it super stiff to turn. So yeah, overall this vehicle is hot garbage now. It was kind of garbage before, and now it's even more garbage in this update. So that is absolutely fantastic, Badimo. Gotta love it. Thankfully, they did say that this is just a broken version of the vehicle, so it's not meant to actually be like this. But man, if they forget to fix it in the next update or something, then whew, that's not going to be good. But now for our next vehicle change here, I'm just going to switch to the police team, and they actually finally buffed the UFO in this update, guys. They finally did it. And now that I said that, I don't even think you guys even know that there's a UFO in Jailbreak. It's just such a forgotten vehicle that barely anyone knows it even exists. So for those that aren't aware, yes, there is a UFO in Jailbreak, and it costs $500,000, which is absurd for a vehicle like this, by the way. It seats only 2 people, which is garbage, and they finally increased the top speed of it. Basically, before this update, the top speed was only about 101 miles per hour, which, as you guys can see here, is basically the exact same as the default heli. The max height was also absolutely garbage as well, only being about 400 studs, and now they have finally increased that as well. So as you guys can see here, the UFO finally goes 117 miles per hour in this update. It's even faster than the Little Bird now. So yeah, now the question is this vehicle actually worth buying now? And well, my answer is it just kind of depends on what you're looking for. Thankfully now it is actually kind of worth buying, but there still are better options out there. For example, if you just save up an extra 500k, you could just get the Army Heli, which is objectively better. You know, it's bigger, seats more, and is faster. Or if you want something cheaper, the Little Bird is still in the game here on top of the bank. Because while the UFO is much better in this update, you do also have to consider still that the spawn location is very inconvenient. The only place this thing spawns is over here in the military base. Which, yeah, if you're in a rush, is definitely not a really good spawn location. Something like the Army Heli is much better. It's all over the map, or the Little Bird is over there at the prison and the bank. But yeah, overall, it's really good to finally see this vehicle get a buff. You know, it's been like this for 5 years now, and it's actually not a ripoff anymore. So thank you, Badimo, for that as well. But anyways, for our next vehicle here, we have the XRK, also known as the GTR. Basically, all they did here is increase the top speed from 213 miles per hour to 217, and also increase the reverse speed from 63 to 68. And for some reason, they also decided to increase the launch and acceleration. I'm gonna be honest, I could barely tell the difference, but okay. that is all of the changes they made to the XRK in this update. Again, I could barely tell the difference, but yeah, moving on to the next vehicle here, we actually have the banana car. And while jokes aside, the banana car here might actually be like one of the new funnest vehicles in the entire game. First of all, they upped the top speed from 231 to 234, which isn't a lot. So basically what they did with the banana car here is they increased the launch like crazy. That is very quick. And alongside that, they also increased the turn speed and decreased the traction by a lot, making it probably the most slippery car in the entire game, to the point where I could barely control it. Like, this is just me driving the banana car normally. You guys could see it is very slippery. Oh my goodness. Oh geez. Here I am in front of the bridge. Oh geez. I'm not really too sure why they decided to make the banana car like this, but hey, I'm not complaining. This is probably the most amount of fun I've ever had driving a car in this game. But yeah, make sure to go ahead and put all of your thoughts on these new vehicle changes down below in the comments, and yeah, I'll see you all in the next one.